Bellies and Bullsxxt.
Can everybody take just a breath?
It's fresh.
Breathe in. One more. Out. That feels good, don't it? Oh my God. As you can see, we are in unfamiliar territory. But we back on YouTube. Shout out to the homie Cotter for coming through and fucking with us one more again. You know what I'm saying? This is Bellies and Bullsxxt, man. We appreciate y'all for fucking with us, rocking with us, man. Hold on. I just fucked up that. That was dope, though, right? What up, y'all? This is D-Man the Flat. I'm coach, my boy, my dog, Breon.
What up, boy?
Super producer Blair in the cut. Yep. And this is Bellies and Bullsxxt, man. We appreciate y'all for fucking with us and rocking with us, man. It's episode 95 on they dog ass.
On the punk.
And 95 of them joints. And we are live on location.
Cut up.
We are live on location. As you can see, we have the beautiful AMH in the cut.
Talented
artist, entrepreneur, singer.
Don't forget a poet.
Prolific
reality TV star.
Prolific
mother, friend,
business owner.
Aunt, your aunt, nephew.
I'm an auntie. I'm a plumber. I paint walls. I change tires. I could do all that shit. Whatever you need, that's me.
Absolutely.
All them hats.
Look what God created.
Hey, look, ladies, take notes. Fuck. Most of y'all just chill and not do nothing. This is entrepreneur at its finest.
What do you do, D-Man?
See, look.
I'm a pillow princess.
You see this?
See, that's my next step.
I didn't spill.
That's what I want to do next.
This is gonna be a good pod.
What?
I didn't spill on my shirt.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be a good pod.
You are
you
messy.
You had too much in your cup.
Too much dip on your chip.
No, for real. So obviously, we sipping on the Valone. You know what I'm saying? So sponsor the episode, man. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for sponsoring.
Shout out to y'all. Thank you. God bless y'all.
Hey man, 95, man. How y'all feel, man? 95 episodes, man. We got a special guest in the building, man. Seems like we back on business.
Yeah, we moving and grooving. We steady. We here, man.
Congratulations, guys.
We appreciate you.
No, congrats to you.
No, absolutely. This episode is about you. This episode is about getting to know who you are as a person.
Yeah.
So it's time to seatbelt up.
It's time
we about to go crazy.
It's time to really give you your flowers.
I was absolutely
like
you deserve them for sure.
I mean, for real. Like, I mean,
just
you've put our city on, to many different things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people show love, but you really show love to the city in all different forms.
I really love Indianapolis.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Really kudos to you and thank you. You know what I mean, for all the good energy that you've provided to us for all these years, for real.
For sure.
Like, shout out to you.
What we try to do is we try to, and I don't know if it's a bad thing on my part, but I want to put Indianapolis on so bad. Like, it's one of them things I feel like we have to do that.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? As far as us being from the city and highlighting people that we need to highlight.
Yes.
I mean, you know what I want locals here to shine like Peyton did. Like, whenever you go out of state and you be like, where you from?
Yeah.
Like Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
Oh, Peyton, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
He ain't even from here, bro.
But I think it's because people want to do something, so they move somewhere else to do it instead of making a motherfucker come here to get it.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah. See, I'm a strong believer of creating your own opportunity.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of just waiting around for people to come to you or to see you or you having to leave to somewhere else to be noticed, you create your own lane, create your own opportunity, and then the people will come.
Absolutely.
From your attraction. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, fuck that. I'm born and raised. I'm gonna stay here.
That town for sure. Absolutely. So
and it's growing.
It's growing.
Absolutely.
And with the All-Star being here next year, we're going to have so many eyes on us, man. We just have to capitalize on that.
So the thing
once we capitalize on that, we'll be...
The thing is to highlight the people now. So when all these extra motherfuckers come in the city, now y'all got to check in, bro.
Exactly.
Shout out to the West Side.
Come on, man. Out the gate.
West
Side.
Shout out to the West Side.
Tell them where you from again.
Eagle Creek Parkway.
That's okay. West is West.
Nah, for real.
Shout out to the Northwest Side.
I don't know.
I'm from go north side, nigga.
I'm from around the way.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all.
I'm leaving here with something.
Indeed.
I'm leaving here with something.
You must be from the East Side.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm from the East Coast.
Boy.
Oh.
He from here. That nigga moved from Philly when he was 4.
Oh, you're definitely from here.
I'm an Indian animal.
I'm not.
You hear it?
I'm not.
So, Amex, tell the people where we at right now. This is your business. This is your baby. Tell us where
We
you're
are
at.
in Braveheart Art Studio. And I really wanted to call it an art studio versus tattoo studio because we do more than tattoos here. This is what you're sitting in will be the art gallery. I want people to have photography shows here. People actually rent it out to do photography here. Writers come through. We got poetry sets coming up. I really want to do art classes for kids eventually.
Oh, that'd be fun.
So it was really important to me for it to be an art studio
For sure.
versus just looked at as only tattoos.
For sure.
Even though the tattoos that come out this bitch do be popping.
Absolutely,
So-
for sure. Come on, man.
You do your shit.
Absolutely.
And mate, so all right, so let's go to the beginning. Or do we want to start with the beginning, or we want to start with bullshit?
We might as well.
Start with the bull.
Might as well.
Might as well. Okay.
We start with bullshit. We're gonna start in the beginning.
We can start from the
I feel
beginning.
like it's a little bullshit sprinkled
all
through it.
throughout.
I'm about to say,
All
you see
throughout.
You done
We
been
known
through
for some
shit
bullshit.
along the way.
Look,
we didn't. Yeah, we
that
don't
the bitch couldn't talk about. So let's go.
No, we
on.
about to get into the bullshit. So all right, hold on.
You went to what high school did you go to?
I went to Northwest.
Oh,
Because I didn't know if it was
Watch
Pike
that
or
tone.
Northwest.
The Pike.
Green.
hold on. You said
Greek,
Northwest.
and I was in the bed. Greek, Kool-Aid.
Yes,
what
babies.
instrument?
So I really wanted to be on the drum line, but nobody would teach me, so I played the trumpet.
Oh, okay. I played the
My
flute.
son's in band. He plays.
Really?
It's like a tuba, but it's not a tuba.
Sousaphone.
Yeah, that's what he plays.
That's fire.
what?
So
what?
it's different. It's
That's new.
No, that's the proper term for a tuba. It's a sousaphone. You can wear the one that goes around your body, or they got the one, the
He got like a
symphony.
that's what he got.
Sits on your lap.
That's what he
I ain't never
So
heard of
there's
that.
not. Okay.
Them
I just-
Sousas, baby.
I just,
Fucking brass.
I just play jazz flute. You know.
It's all about.
Okay.
You said jazz.
Flute, can you still play?
Let's add another one to the
Let me see how
list.
Let's add that to Breon.
Breon is a fucking. Breon's a fucking. He's a horseback rider.
Stop playing with me.
I don't
He's a
believe that one.
fucking. What else is he is?
Rollerblader.
A rollerblader.
Soapbox.
Soapbox.
Really?
What is soapbox?
Soapbox is like
Them little.
You remember the things they wrote on Little Rascals?
Yeah.
basically like that with no motor though.
Yes.
It don't have a motor in it. You go down like a big ass
like
hill.
on Riverside.
Yeah, that's
so
it. That's exactly
so you
where I
raced
was at.
over there.
Yeah, that's where I raced
okay.
at.
You might be telling the
Yeah,
truth,
yeah.
y'all.
He a legend.
Yeah, I really am. Ranked 8th in the nation back in the day.
A jack of all trades.
Soapbox racing. Hey.
Oh my god. So
Put some respect on my shit.
Northwest. So shout out to IPS. You know what I'm saying? We don't really
Shout
get
out
the
to
love that we
IPS.
deserve.
We don't, man.
Shout out to
We'll never get
Mr.
no love that we
Simpson.
deserve, bro.
No, we don't.
I was just in Broad Ripple, and I'm just like, man, this is a fucking ghost town over here.
Yeah,
Shitty. That's where we went to school at. So
they
it's,
shut them down.
Some bullshit.
but from Northwest, when did you start coming into? When did you figure out that you was more of an artsy person?
Forever. When I was a kid, my mother used to tell me that she never wanted me to work behind the desk because I was too creative. But it was music for me back then.
Oh, yeah.
I was turning 18 and I was moving to LA or New York and I was going to be a singer. And it wasn't shit anybody was going to be able to tell me.
For sure.
So even I went to college and I went to IU and ISU. I didn't finish neither one of them. I went for a good time, pretty much.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what to go to school for because I wanted to do something creative. So I just went for fashion design because that's the only artsy thing I can find. And I didn't give a fuck about none of them classes. But everybody told me I was supposed to go to college.
Yeah.
So I went to college, but music, I didn't want to go to school for music. I was going to be a fucking music teacher.
So you always knew it was music. So when did you figure out you had the voice for the music?
I don't even remember. I used to line my teddy bears up on my bed and sing for them and like perform and dance in my room. But I was extremely shy. Like my mom would take me to the doctor and I would be afraid to tell the doctor, you know, what was wrong with me.
Yeah.
And she used to be like, how are you going to sing?
Right.
And I would be like, well, when I get on stage, I ain't got no choice.
Yeah.
And one time I was in kindergarten and this little boy named James, he used to get to sing the solo all the fucking time.
Fuck James.
And
Fuck
he used to
James.
piss me off because I'm like, fuck you, James. He ain't the only one that knows how to sing.
Yeah.
But I was also kind of rude. Like I wasn't bad, but if my teacher would like shh or tell me to be quiet, I had to have
Had the last
So
word.
you had a little mouth on you.
Right. So the music, we practicing for the Christmas play that's in 2 days. The music teacher tells James to go on stage and rehearse. And I'm like, he always get to sing.
Yeah.
She said, what was that you said? And I was like, he always get to sing. And she was like, well, you go on stage and you do it. because she thought I was trash. But in my head, I'm like, bitch,
I'm about to kill this
wait
shit.
till I get up
time
there.
to cook.
Absolutely.
Which was kind of fucked up, because what if I was trash and you just embarrassed me in front of the whole school?
That was her plan.
That's what you get.
That's what she wanted.
Too much.
She was hating as a teacher.
So I got up there and she was like, everything that James sings, you repeated. So he sung and then I sung, and she stopped playing the piano and she looked at me and she changed the program, and me and James ended up performing the song at the play.
That's
It
dope.
was fire.
Fuck ass James. Fuck ass James.
So just a love.
Nah, for real. So I mean, you always knew you had that in you. From what I was told, you started out, as far as when it started coming into adulthood, you started out at Applebee's.
Oh yeah,
You started out at Applebee's.
I was working at Applebee's in college.
Yeah.
Came home.
So was that during the time that you was trying to do the fashion?
Which Applebee's?
Oh, Pike Plaza, West Side, baby. Everything
Oh,
was
it used to
West Side
go
for me.
down back there.
Yes, it
Pike
did.
Plaza.
That used to be.
I was working there during the Super Bowl.
Oh,
And them
for
niggas was tipping. Yes, Super Bowl was perfect.
Yeah, the Applebee's. That used to be the spot.
Where the old Value City used to be.
Oh,
It's across the
he
street
the
from
East Side
You
nigga. He
from
don't
the
know.
East
God
Side.
damn. Applebee's used to be where everybody go either
Where the
after
sun shines.
games and
West
shit. Like it was lit.
I don't know. Yeah.
Like that's where
I went
everybody
out there the other day. It smelled like spam.
I believe it. Yeah, we don't eat there.
And I'm talking about out west.
They got
Soon as I-
Like West Washington West
Nah, that smelled more like.
tacos.
Yeah, I was gonna say quesadillas, but
Same thing.
I raised the window down. I said, "Huh? You want some more?" V Long that we sponsored by.
bro, chill out. Don't be talking about my West Side, bro.
No, but so. When did you start actually getting into so you didn't want to always do tattooing or anything like that? You just it was
That
just
came
about the
later.
art. That came later.
Yeah.
So when did you start getting into the tattooing? So no.
Here we're gonna. All right, she's gonna tap in as far as
Okay.
break down what transitioned you from Applebee's to here.
tattooing.
What started that?
So I got to go back just a little further.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was I told you I was just in college for the vibes at that point. And I was at a house party and I'm drinking, everybody drunk, and I just started thinking like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? You've been in school for how many years and you just here for this? You're becoming a product of your environment. And I walked outside and I was just staring at the house, and it probably looked like some drunk shit to people watching me, but something was happening up here, you know? And I'm staring up at the house.
It'd be like that.
And I was like, I gotta go home because I had these ideas. I want to start this open mic. I want to do this, but I'm gonna wait till after I graduate. And I'm like, what am I waiting to graduate for if I don't
Right.
even want to do that?
Yeah, exactly.
So the next day, I packed up my shit and I went home. And I was working at Applebee's in college, so I had my job transferred to Indianapolis. And then
What college was you going to?
I stayed. ISU.
Okay.
Fun
Used to
times.
go down
Yes,
and
it
that.
did. And this back when the stoop was still up. If you went to ISU back in the day, you know about the stoop. Stoop was the hangout spot. It was such a hangout spot they tore that bitch down because they wouldn't let us party no more. So we moved the fucking party to the commons. Anyway, I wanted a tattoo once I got back to Indianapolis, and I started looking up artists on Facebook, and Amani Trey Niner popped up, and I'm like, oh, his work is clean. So I went in to do a consultation. And during we booked the session. During the tattoo session, he was talking about that he made music as well. And I'm like, oh yeah, me too. I'm about to move to New York. Dumb, vulnerable, you know what I'm saying? In my thinking I know everything. And he's like, why are you going to New York? And I said, because I'm going to sing. And he was like, do you know any DJs out there? Do you know anybody? How you gonna make music? You know producers, you know this? And I'm like, fuck is this nigga?
Yeah.
So then we started making music together, and I would just watch how it would be 5 o'clock in the morning. He's at the studio drawing, not for a client, just to get better.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, that nigga is tight.
Yeah.
Niggas
I
are
wish I could draw.
perfectionists.
And he said you can. And I'm like, okay then.
Yeah.
So I was broke as shit. I work at fucking Applebee's and I just came home from college. So on my lunch break, I would start drawing. When I was off work, I would go to Applebee's because I could eat for free and I could just sit there and draw all day. And I started showing him my drawings, and he was like, this shit is tight. And I'm thinking like, stop bullshitting. Because if somebody that tight thinks that my stuff is good, what can happen if I really
Put forth
keep
the effort.
going?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Went crazy with
So
it.
that's when I I kept drawing, and I don't know if I'm getting too ahead, but I started looking for a piercing apprenticeship because I didn't want to serve anymore, and I knew I could become a piercer way quicker than I could become a tattoo artist. So I was looking. I just got in my car one day and drove around to every tattoo studio I could find, looking for a piercing apprenticeship.
Yeah.
And I finally found this man named Brad Collins. He apprenticed me for free in like 6 months. And then I was certified, and then I became the piercer at Amani's studio, where I was piercing and learning how to tattoo at the same time.
So he spoke life into you.
Absolutely.
Spoke life into you to start something that you didn't even know you could even do.
Absolutely. That I clearly
dope.
was supposed to be
That's
doing.
what you were supposed to
Absolutely.
do. Yeah. So
He got a way of doing it.
he got a way
Yes, he
of doing that.
does.
Yeah, for sure.
I just feel like, what kind of human are you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like,
Are you human?
bro, how you know me better than me?
Because you're talking to God.
Yeah, what are you talking about, bro? How you know me better than me? Like, how you know I'm supposed to be doing this shit?
Yeah.
It's like but it's good to have those types of people in your life, just because you never know. You never know what you're destined to do until you talk to somebody that you don't even know.
Very true.
D-Man made a comment that was quite funny. He said he was talking to Amani, and he said that she liked the female version of you. He said, what?
Yeah, he said he's gonna cuss me out if I said that. That's why
I was going to cuss him out?
cuss me out. Well, because she said that it was, you're not far from, like, you're not that. You don't want to be described as that. You want to be described as something far outside of that. You know what I'm saying? As far as
I don't take that as I think I talk like him now. I've been around him for so long, and there was at one point, and I still look up to him. There was one point in my life where there was nothing else. There's no Google. There's no nothing. I trust this nigga so fucking much. I'm not checking anything. This nigga jumping up. Y'all remember the movie 300 when he was like, "This is when he kicked that nigga in the fucking hole." If he jump in there, it must be something down there because I trust him. I would have jumped in that fucking hole.
Damn.
So, and I'm not saying I would kill myself. I'm not saying that.
No.
I'm just saying that I trust
You
his
have that much
judgment so
respect
much.
for
Yeah,
him.
because I see the way he operates. He can walk in this room right now and be the same person he was when he was alone with you, alone with me. And then that's, everybody can't do that. He is the same person all the time.
For sure.
And I've seen him do amazing things, and I just trust that nigga. So I don't take that in a bad way, especially the public side of him. What people know in public about him, if they think that of me, then that's fire.
Yeah, absolutely.
I ain't mad.
Yeah, he said
He mad because I'm on them hills.
And I told him, I said, because I had mentioned that he was like, hey man, don't fucking say. He said, don't say that because she sees herself as more, and I don't want to take that away from her. I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
He a humble ass nigga.
Just
though,
like
I'm saying.
D-Man.
He's humble as fuck.
Kinda.
Just like
humble.
He
D-Man,
talking
though.
shit though.
I think he said that because it's only one Amani Trey Niner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He'll tell you.
And he's not wrong. There is, but I don't see myself as more. I see myself as my own. There was one point in time in my career, I used to go to all his shows with him when he was rapping. Every single show. If nobody went, I was always there.
Yeah.
Every single everything. Out of town, in town, I'm there. And there was at one point when I started to make myself known as a piercer, he stopped letting me go, and I'm like, the fuck is wrong with me?
Yeah.
I'm in the mirror, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, damn, what's wrong with me?
Yeah.
And he was like, I don't want people to know you because you was with me. And I didn't see it like that because I'm just trying to be there and be supportive.
Yeah.
But when he said that, I was like, you right, and I felt that way ever since then. So I do. It is a little. I don't want to say frustrating, maybe, if people are just like, oh, you the girl that be with Amani. Because I'm like, bitch, you ain't seen all this shit I've been doing.
Exactly.
But, yeah.
Like, we get
But that was the whole point of, trying to separate yourself then.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because
was it difficult trying to separate yourself from
Yeah, because I ain't care.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be down. I'm just trying to be there. You know what I mean? But I was still a kid.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking business. He's so good at business. I wasn't thinking business minded. I wasn't thinking about a career, none of that. I'm just like, it's fun outside. I want to go, and I want to be supportive.
Yeah.
But
so you never
get it
thought
now.
that you could make this as big as you've made it?
I wasn't
At the
even
beginning,
thinking about it.
wasn't thinking about it.
Right. He would tell me, but I wasn't even thinking about it like that. it was back to that trust thing.
Yeah.
Back to, I want to do what you doing, you know. I never wanted my own studio. Who the fuck? I don't want to do all of this. It's a lot of work. He said that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
For sure.
You know, and you gotta get yourself in a position where can't nobody call your bluff. Can't nobody put you in a position where you're without.
Yeah. Sure.
I'll never do that again. Never.
Sure.
And nobody did that.
I was gonna say, where did that stem from?
You outgrow things. You know, you outgrow things. Things outgrow you, and I think your cousin probably don't support your podcast as much as a fan does. Motherfucker that's used to you might not be feeding you the way you need to be fed.
That's a bar.
True statement.
You know what I'm saying? Kinda
Motherfuckers
like
you grew up with, motherfuckers that you thought that would support you in everything that you.
Absolutely.
Damn.
Like, oh, word? Okay, well then watch me.
What they say, strangers become friends before your friends become friends.
Absolutely.
Or support.
Damn.
Yeah.
So it was kind of.
That's a bar.
You know. Yeah.
So all right, y'all met. You started apprentice with Pearson and things like that. You know what I mean? So what took it up a notch? So because was that around the time you started the open mics?
Vibe on Wednesday.
Vibe on Wednesday.
That is. So
Okay.
both of those started at the same time, because that's really what I wanted to do when I came home from college. But I wanted to do it more so for kids, because I was thinking about the kids that I went to school with in high school. Some of them was going through real shit, and they had been going through real shit. But don't nobody listen to you because you're just a kid. And then I thought about my little brother. I know my parents is arguing. I know it's new pictures up when I go home because somebody done punched the wall, or this crazy bitch done stabbed the wall. The pictures on the wall ain't got no pictures in them. Okay, just a frame.
Damn.
And I'm like, dang, my little brother going through shit, but I might be too close to him for him to confide in me. But if he looked up to somebody, he would talk to them. And I'm thinking about all the other kids. Well, how can I make them trust me without it seeming creepy? I can use performing arts, because that's what I do. So I can start a program for kids to come to where they can perform. And if we form a bond, we just do. If this is a safe place for them, we do. And then it kind of transitioned into trying to find a venue that kids can be at, which the first place we had, they could. And coupled with that, at the time, Music Mondays was popping.
Yeah.
So I just found out about Music Mondays when we talked to Nappyville.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
He a late bloomer.
I'm a late bloomer. I'm a late bloomer, like
gotta
for
get
real.
it.
Like
Yeah.
once we started doing this
Too deeply
podcast,
rooted on that east side.
I was in the trenches. Hard to get out. So Nappyville told me about Music Mondays, and I was just like, what is that? And I guess it was a big deal.
It was a big deal. Ladina had it popping.
Yeah,
Man,
shout out to
bro.
Ladina, man.
That
West
shit
Lee.
was insane back in
It
the day.
was.
I had
Nobody
no
was
clue.
singing there.
Yeah.
And I
Everybody
wanted
was
to
just
sing.
rapping.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And people used to be like, do Music Mondays. I'm like, them niggas is gonna be bored as shit when I'm up there waiting for me. Look at this place. Niggas don't want this kind of shit in Music Monday.
Yeah.
So I Vibe on Wednesday was also selfish for me. I want to sing, let me start a place. But when the kids could come, I saw these 13-year-olds getting on stage terrified. But then when they came back next week, and then the week after that, and they were amazing.
Yeah.
And then I felt bad for being selfish. And I'm like, if I had a stage like this as a kid, I would be unstoppable right now. I'm still scared at
that
however
helps-
old I was then.
Helps build confidence. all that.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
stopped performing because I felt like Vibe on Wednesdays was bigger than me. And I just made sure I did what I need to do to make sure they had somewhere to go.
So how did it transition to Epic and you linking up with Boogie?
Oh, I love Shauna and Doe. They're good people. So I called Tony Sticks. Shout out to Tony Sticks and DJ Boogie Bang.
Shout out to them.
I was looking for a host for Val. I had this idea, and I contacted Alan Imagery. Shout out to Alan Imagery. I don't know if y'all know who that is. He's a pretty important guy. He actually hosted the first open mic I was introduced to as a kid. That was my introduction to spoken word.
Okay.
So I reached out to him like, I need a host. Who do you suggest? He was like, Tony Six. I'm like, duh. Like, I know this nigga.
Yeah.
So me and Tony Six meet in this McDonald's around the corner when it used to have a piano in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we in there, I'm playing a piano and we just like talking and thinking, and he's like, let's call it Vibe on Wednesday. So we come up with this name and we start off on 38th and Central. And then we moved to we was at Latitude 39 for a long time where the big stage is, and we was packing that bitch. And then the venues would just like play us. And I was like, I never had a contract because I'm just on some hippie shit, right? Like, let's just go and stupid.
I mean, we all been there for sure.
Right. So when it was over, and we didn't have a spot for a while, but then Tony was serving at Memory, so they let us use 317 Lounge, I think it was called back then. And then they kind of played us, and then we just didn't have a show. But I used to serve for Shauna back when it was called Tantrum. And I was a bottle girl, so I don't even know if she said something or if I said something first. I think I might have asked her, and she was like, that's what we do. We love local art and music. And I'm like,
talk about somebody that's tapped in. Oh my God.
Right. So we started doing Val there, and I think we always had a live band, and we have a painter come and paint during the show, just out, just the vibes of the night. And then I was like, what if we have a DJ come and he played with the band? I ain't never seen that before. I don't know if it's a thing or not. And first of all, Boogie's the tightest DJ that I've ever heard in my life. And I've been traveling this fucking country.
For me, he's top. He's like at the top. Top 10 for me.
So when he came and played with the band, I'm like, what band? Like, Boogie is killing it.
Amazing.
And that's how Boogie became a staple. Boogie was supposed to be a special guest for one night. And no, you got to come on. You got to stay. And now Boogie, the Boogie breakdown, he came up with, and it's like an intermission. So we do an hour or two of the show. Then we have a 30-minute set where Boogie plays.
Goes
so
crazy.
You get your yoga and your green tea with your poetry. Then you get to shake that ass during the Boogie breakdown. Then we go back to that calm shit. So it was like an open mic that you've never been to before.
Man, look, I used to come check it out a few times, and like it was just something that it was therapeutic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like just the different artists, you know what I mean? It was a vibe for sure. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta tell one. We gotta do a one for one night only type thing. That'll be dope.
So the reason why we stopped it is because Shauna
because of Epic.
She closed down Epic, and I told her, well, I'm gonna wait till you open back up to bring it back. And I think just some stuff, I'm sure being a club owner and then going to being free in your life, and I can just have an event here, and I don't gotta do all the other shit. I ain't mad.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I don't know if Mama Shauna, I don't know what's going on. I haven't talked to her about it because I feel like she's enjoying her life. We talk, but we ain't talked about that. I don't bring up business unless she do at this point.
I got a perfect venue if you
bullshitting? Are you
for real? He be having some venues for sure.
I'm not playing.
Some venues.
I'm for real. Listen, Dirkland Davey, the drummer of the band, he messages me like every other week. Don't forget about me if you bring Val back. Like, is Val still coming back? Like, the team really loves to do this.
Yeah, he got some venues. He got some venues.
If this was big enough, I'd do it in here, but it's not.
Yeah, he got some venues.
Yeah, let's talk about
I'm
that.
cooking. Like I'm in my mind. I'm already in the head. Like
that'll be dope.
I got some options for sure.
Let's do it.
All right. So from the piercer, from becoming the AMH the piercer, how did you start becoming AMH the tattooer?
Oh baby, that tattoo
was that because that was if I remember correctly, that was a long process, wasn't it?
5 years.
Yeah.
5 very long years. People don't even realize people think I started my apprenticeship when we switched locations, but I started my apprenticeship as soon as they started learning who I was as a piercer.
Okay.
It just wasn't promoted because I'm not tattooing. Amani he was my mentor, so that's why I'm saying that. He was very, you need to become an artist before you become a tattoo artist. 'Cause I'm not going to build you to be somebody that just knows how to do tattoos. You need to know how to do art and just be somebody that just so happens to tattoo. Perfect. So my first year, I couldn't even watch him tattoo. I was drawing for 8 hours a day, every fucking day. I think I had one off day from my apprenticeship, but I had to be there as a piercer. So I just was there anyway.
All the time,
exactly. And let's see. When I first started, it was very wax on, wax off. Go draw a circle. Okay, now go turn that circle into a sphere. Now draw that sphere if you got 4 different light sources. Now draw that sphere if the light source is underneath it. Now draw 3 spheres, and now draw 3 spheres in a corner. Draw 3 spheres on a bottom with all these different light sources. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I got a book full of spheres and I didn't understand it. But most people, when they start tattooing, their line work is their best.
Yeah.
My shading was fire. I mean, I was a beginner, but my shading was way better. And I feel like it was because he was teaching me how to understand shadows, you know, and lights. And now I can do anything. I can draw whatever I need to draw because I know where the shadows go.
That's why I went. That's why I went to Ripple. So I can draw and shit.
That's why you went to Ripple?
Boy, that's not why you.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. I went to
Ain't did
Ripple.
shit with it. Motherfucker ain't colored a motherfucking thing. I ain't seen.
I went to Ripple.
Some people you
I went to Ripple.
That motherfucker ain't did shit.
I didn't even know you drew,
I'm
bro.
a drink to your
Oh, you don't do shit.
artistic ability.
I'm sick of this, bro. Look, we about to turn up, bro.
I went to Ripple.
I'm tired of this funk sway shit.
Remember, I went to Ripple for Arts and Humanities.
Come on, you didn't
I was
take
a
your shoes
magnet.
off?
Come on. Look.
You was a manager.
I was in Arts and
wasn't
Humanities.
mad. Arts and Humanities.
That was the magnet for Ripple.
I went to Ripple. I was in communication.
Yeah, you was on the dumb
I
level.
like to run my mouth. You just got in a magnet. That whoop the fucking
Here you
do.
are.
I was in the arts.
And mine was communications because I like communications.
What year was y'all there? What year y'all came out?
Oh wait.
Oh wait,
You know Tiffany Anderson?
Ooh.
the singer.
That's my dog. I love
When I tell you,
I
Neo
love Tiffany.
Soul,
Yes, I'm so proud of her. That bitch on TV singing now. I love you, girl.
that
I
girl,
love me some Tiffany.
she's always had it though.
Yes.
She's always had it.
She was performing a lot there. She
Yeah,
was one of the doo-wop girls in Little Shop of Horrors.
She did
tight, or whatever.
she did Ripples every year.
Yeah.
That's the
fire.
homie. That's my dog.
All right, so you did the apprentice stuff
Yes,
for
and
about
then he
5
fucking
years.
fired me in the middle of my apprenticeship.
Why?
Because he said something to me that I didn't like in front of a client. And first of all, I am very emotional, okay? And I get irrational. And I'm not like rah-rah. I'm a crier. And nobody probably knows this about me because when I'm in public, I'm tough Tony. But when I am not, but I'm probably so tough Tony to keep from crying.
Right,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? Because
Yeah, I
I'm
feel
going
you.
to cry in the car. I'm going to
Ruckus
actually
Bone. I
cry
feel
when I turn around. I ain't even made it to the car yet. If you can't see my face no more, I'm going to cry.
Yeah, for sure.
And he was in the middle of a tattoo, and I think he pulled me in the booth, and it was only the client though. He closed, it was very private, closed the door. He was like, yo, I think I want you to take a week off from your apprenticeship because you not I still got a little bit. I mean, I'll take some more.
Shout out to Valone.
Thank you. I don't think you're seeing yourself as a tattoo artist. You're not really focusing. I think you show up every day, but you still see yourself as a piercer because you're trying to pay your bills. And the piercings is how you make money. You're paying to learn how to tattoo, right? And you're just not focused. Like you doing this work, but I don't think you think it's realistic where you're going. So just take a week, gather yourself, and
That don't sound like you got fired though.
I'm not done.
Oh, so-
So then here's me. But how you gonna tell me what I feel?
Yeah.
You know, typical girl. How you like? What do you mean? How you gonna tell me I'm not focused and I'm getting like emotional? I'm having an emotional reaction in a business setting because we have an emotional relationship in front of a client in a business setting when we're having a very business conversation. But this is my friend, so I'm responding to my friend, not to my fucking boss. And I'm like, I don't even remember what I was saying, but it wasn't with the calm voice he was talking with. But you know, he got that deep ass, stern ass voice.
Yeah.
I'm intimidated.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, well, bitch, now you fired. Wait, what do you mean? Wait. Wait. And then I'm crying. And then his client was like maybe fresh 18 or 19 in college. He was a track kid. He's on his stomach because he's getting the back of his leg tattooed. He was like, you know what? I had this same kind of conversation with my coach. He was trying to tell me something and I was trying to stand up for myself and he kicked me off the team. First of all, bitch, whoever you are, nobody asked you. You making it worse because this ain't even your business. And this is the point I was trying to make when I was emotional. How you gonna tell me this? And then in front of this nigga, now he think he know me and we connecting over coach and track shit.
yeah, trauma
My
bonded.
livelihood.
Trauma bonded and shit.
You in college, you can get kicked off your team and be fine. Bitch,
Yeah.
I can't pierce forever. I want to be a tattoo artist. So the next day, after he fired me, I showed up to the studio before he got there, and I think that was the point he was trying to make. I showed up before he got there, and I'm setting up. He walked in, and he was like, "Why you in here?" I'm finna set this tattoo up. He said, "Oh, okay." And then when I got done setting up, he was like, "Get out! Like you not my apprentice, so I can't watch him tattoo." So I sat right outside his booth at the table drawing, cause I'm a tattoo. Yeah. Somebody gonna get these sketches. Yeah. So I'm drawing. This probably went on for like 4 or 5 months. Every day I'm still showing up, cause there's no way. Yeah. And then we go on tour. The first tour. This is in 2017. I went on tour as a piercer. We come back, and in my head, he's gonna let me back in my apprenticeship. No, what the fuck are you here for? And I'm like, am I really fired? Like, what? So one day I'm in my piercing booth, minding my piercing business, and somebody's up front, and he called me up there. He said, "Hey, he want to get such and such going down his arm, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "Oh, okay, you want me to get sizes for you?" He was like, "No, I want you to do it." And I was like, "For real? Like, I can do the tattoo?" So that's how he let me know I was like rehired or whatever. Yeah. Then 2.5 years after that, I became a certified tattoo artist. 2 days after I found out I was pregnant.
Dang. Really?
Yes.
Oh man. So
So was you tatting through your pregnancy or
all the way up? The day before I had my son, I did a 16-hour tattoo session.
Oh man,
that's dope.
Yeah, I had to get that shit done.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Hell 16 hours?
16 hours.
Like straight?
My back was on fire.
Damn.
Yeah.
I be watching those.
You ain't take a lunch break or nothing?
Yeah, you know,
you
go to the bathroom.
I be watching what the fuck is that show called with them white dudes, man?
Ink Master. And them just sitting there for 6-8 hours is like, damn, like, but 16 of them joints.
16. I've been tattooing for 16 hours before.
Damn.
It's not easy. It's not easy to be the client or the tattoo artist.
Absolutely.
Because you got the same focus you gave the first 2 minutes of the tattoo, you got to give the last 2 minutes of the tattoo. Because your shit will look like you paraphrased through that bitch at the end. If
for sure.
Damn. Yeah.
So motherfuckers, all right, let's get to the chase. So how the fuck did you get on TV?
Them motherfuckers called me, and I said, "Here I come." Pretty much.
No, for real.
Right after my grand opening last year of Braveheart Art Studio, I got a text, and it was like, "Hi, this is Kirsten Doddage from Black Ink. I'm a casting recruiter." I'm like, somebody's pranking me. Like, I just had this grand opening. Everybody ain't happy for a bitch. Yeah. Somebody's like trying to gas me because it's a text message, and I'm like, "Yeah, we can talk." So then she calls me, and I'm like, "Hold on, Kirsten, you might be a real person." Yeah. Then she's like, "Well, can we FaceTime?" And I'm like, "Okay." So I get my little scene set up in here because I'm like, "Okay, y'all gonna record me?" So our FaceTime was like 1 hour and 30 minutes. And then she's like, "Okay, I really like your personality. I'm going to get this over to the network." The next thing I know, producers is Zoom calling me and meeting me, and "We need you out here for this. Can you come?" And every time they said they needed me, I went. I mean, on their dime, you know.
Yeah,
but,
absolutely.
Yeah, it just worked out.
So was this but did you try to set yourself up prior to that, or was it just a random ass?
I have no idea. The lady Kirsten, she like I said, is a casting recruiter. She was telling me that she came across my page and she liked what my personality seemed like through Instagram and my work, and that they were trying to change the narrative of Black Ink and go with artists that were better, for lack of better words.
Because at some point in time, at one point in time, they wasn't even showing tattoos. These motherfuckers was arguing all the time.
Exactly. And everybody, and I told the producers, I kept it real. I ain't watched Black Ink since fucking Duchess was on. Yeah. And it's just because the more I got
and she was really artist, tatting.
She was. But the more I learned about artwork, the more I realized they ain't on that. And I just kind of stopped watching it. And everybody was like, "Don't be on there fighting." And I'm like, why the fuck are they saying that? So I started watching episodes, trying to study the plays. I'm like, oh, these bitches, they are fighting.
They be in there banging. You must not never seen Bad Boys Club Houston, Texas.
Listen.
Man, so VH1, obviously there's some things that Black Ink went through before you got there. You know what I'm saying? Obviously with the whole thing with C's and yada yada. Man, what was the narrative as far as like what was they trying to do as far as just the new season? Like what was they trying to accomplish? Was they trying to get just forget about C's all together, or was they just trying to make it?
Let's keep the Black Ink legacy alive.
Yeah.
You know, Puma has been, and Ted, they have been down but they have been Black Ink for 10 years, coming up on 11 years now, and they didn't just want to see it die because of one unfortunate situation,
For
one
sure.
component.
Because it's bigger than just
exactly,
seed.
exactly.
Even if it is just the
I
creator.
like Ted though. Fat nigga, he
I like
be putting
Ted.
on for
He
the
be
fat
putting-
niggas. Hey, bro, we putting on for the fat
I
niggas.
like Ted.
I fuck
I like
with
Ted a
him. I
lot.
fuck with
And
him.
even then, like, just listening to them talk and talking to them, they don't think negatively or feel negatively about C's. At
Yeah,
least they
no.
didn't let us know that.
Yeah.
It was just, we don't want to see this die.
Yeah.
We want to keep it going.
Yeah.
And let's do something that nobody's done before. Let's try a new wave and, see what happens.
Yeah.
So you get here, you get into this house, you meet all these people.
Bro, look.
Booty call.
No, it's my daughter.
Oh, sorry, baby. Sorry, daughter.
Bro, do not answer the phone, bro.
Not today.
Not today. Like,
She's gonna be
so who's the parent?
Answer the fucking phone.
How old is she?
4.
Answer the
eight.
phone.
She's
Oh.
8. She's 8. Hi, I'm recording, sweetheart. I can't talk.
What?
I'm recording, sweetheart.
I don't care.
I love you.
I don't care.
I gotta go.
No.
Bye.
No.
Bye.
She's a daddy's girl for real.
Man, well, I'll tell you.
That would have been me.
There she
Ooh,
go.
yes, that would have been me.
Okay, sweetheart. Yeah. Yeah. Blair, I have to remember that. You are the parent. I like that. But okay, so
I feel like me and my son share guardianship of him, so I. But my bad.
but you get into this house. Are you going into this expecting anything? Like, are you going into this?
No, when I tell y'all, I had to have a one-on-one with myself. Like, it's time for you to get some structure. I literally just wake up and see what the vibes are. Like,
Yeah.
fuck it, let's go.
But I want to ask you this: what really, before you dive into that, like, what was you like? Okay, I can do this. Like, was it the offer? Was it just the opportunity? Like, what made you say, all right, let me fuck with these niggas?
They need me. I never think I can't do something. I feel like I can do anything except for be a man. I don't know. When they ask me, like, why, which I always think is crazy when you apply for a job or whatever you want to interview, well, why do you think we need you? Just, bitch, I want to be here. Like, what do
Yeah.
I need some money.
Yeah.
Anyway,
No,
Nah, for real.
That.
I
Why do you
need
want
a
to work for us?
job.
Because I need money.
Right.
I need this money.
I need
So,
this.
when
Set
they
it off,
asking me,
motherfucker.
give me the
Tracy
money.
Ellis. What's her name? Tracy Ellis. The
that her
bitch that always
name?
needs something.
Yes.
That's Tracy Ellis Ross. That's not her.
Elise,
Kimberly Elise.
I can't stand her ass.
Who's the chick that's that from Set It Off? The chick that had the son.
Yes.
And every movie she needs something.
She do.
Every movie. But I digress, brother bitch. But
So they asked me, why do you think we need you on the show? And I told them that, which is crazy because editing is a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But
Me.
that's what I'm thinking.
Editing is a motherfucker,
So
yeah.
in my quick 3 seconds, I thought, and I'm like, because you've never had a black woman come on this show with the intention of proving I'm better than the boys. You know what I mean? Like, I'm good because I'm good. I've had people in real life be like, oh, a girl did this, like referring to my work. So not saying I'm better than men, because it's men out here that's tearing my artwork to fucking shreds. And women. Shout out to the women in the tattoo industry.
for sure.
But I've never seen a woman come on here to stand up for women. Or to say, I don't want you to get tattooed by me because you want to be tattooed by a girl. Or because you want to flirt or talk. Like, no, I'm going to give you some tight ass artwork and that's all I want to talk about.
Absolutely.
And nobody's ever came in here for that reason. And black girls need to see that.
Exactly.
The unfortunate part
That y'all can hang too.
is that I probably said that so many times while I was there and it never fucking made it to TV. That's the unfortunate part.
So let's talk about the shit that makes it to TV versus the shit that don't make it to TV.
Editing like a motherfucker.
Editing like a motherfucker, like you just said. Is it so? Do you think the most important things that are said or done don't even make it to TV? Like what you
A lot of times, and not even just like even if there's a narrative, sometimes there are things that happen that play into that narrative that they don't even show.
Yeah.
And it's extremely entertaining material, but in a 45-second scene that we shoot, they got to get the point across them. I mean, a 45-minute segment.
Because there's a storyline to every episode.
They got to get the point across in like a minute.
Yeah.
So they can only pull what they can pull, and you should have been who you wanted to be or who you are the whole time.
Yeah.
Because if what tells this story that we just watched happen
make you
the
look
quickest,
crazy.
exactly, then that's just how you gonna look.
Yeah.
Because we didn't make you do that. You did that on your own.
Yeah.
You know?
So now you got to play this part.
So
Exactly.
fuck all the bullshit. Is this scripted or not?
There is no script. There is no script. There is no script. There is.
Did they try to change change the person who you were?
Even if you, I remember one time I asked one of the producers, okay, what do you want from this scene? I want you to be you. And they won't even answer you. They won't even tell you. They might say like, okay, what I need you to, like, say we into it. I need y'all to squash this beef. I'm not telling y'all to be friends, but squash it. If we get up from this table, it's fuck you, then it's fuck you, but it's squashed.
Yeah.
So they don't tell you which way to go. But what I do need you to do is squash this beef. I'm tired of this shit.
Be yourself, but squash this
Exactly. Yup.
Because we're here to do a job at the end of the day.
shit.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, it's a brand at the end of the day. Regardless, it's the Black Ink brand.
So out of all of that, because like how many episodes did you do fully?
I don't know how many
How long was
episodes
you out
came
there?
out of that, because we can be shooting and I don't know what episode this is for. You know what I mean? I was so consistently, I was out there, or consecutively, I guess, I was out there from January to April, the end of April. But before that, I had 23.
Okay.
But I had to be out there October 22, November 22, spotted. And then had to stay out there for 3 months. And then even coming home in April, every 2 weeks, I had to fly back out there until July.
For what?
For green screen. You know how you, I'm sure y'all know what
So
green
yeah,
screen
because
is.
I always wanted that shit. So green screen is like
Professionals and shit.
when y'all like, do y'all watch what happened and then y'all
No, so
explain
that's
it?
what
Like
I thought.
Like how does that work?
And I thought it happened at the end.
Yeah.
But no, you recreate that same look every single time. Same makeup, same hair. You got to keep your clothes there, same outfit, everything. Everything is the same. And you don't rewatch it, but you talk about it with the person is like asking you questions.
Yeah.
And then so you relive that moment. And if you need a reminder, they got a reminder for you. So
for sure.
you really do feel that same emotion again, because it's like, oh, this bitch ass nigga. Or, you know what I mean? Yeah.
And do you have to? Because a lot of it is when they're speaking is more present tense.
Yes, because they're gonna put it where people need to see it at.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you can't say it already happened, because it's like we're not gonna put it in here like that.
Yeah.
But it is truly all of your thoughts, though. You know.
Damn. So
Yeah.
with you being out the, so what was your high and what was your low? I know everybody has one when it comes to at least being on TV.
My high, probably when I took that room from Rich and I won the master bedroom, because I deserve to be up there in the deluxe apartment in the sky.
Yeah.
My low, I ain't had none.
It's real.
I ain't had none. I would say everything I said before and do everything I did. Yeah.
Was there a goal for you personally when you went out there?
Maybe that's my low. That's my low. My goal did not get portrayed. My goal,
To empower.
yes.
Oh, yeah, like
absolutely.
you said that. Yeah.
But they didn't show. Y'all didn't get to see none of that. All y'all got to see was the one argument I had. That's it. And that argument happened 2 weeks before everybody went home.
Damn.
But before then, my relationship with everybody in the house was very, my room was like a safe place. Santana and Miracle get into it because, whatever, they fucking, then I can talk to both of them without it being chatty Cathy. You can vent here, just know that's my nigga too. But it was just, I was like the big sister.
Yeah.
And even like Liza, I love Liza. That's my girl. And even after me and Liza's argument, we talked about it, and that was the whole reason that argument even popped off was because I was just talking about how I was here to represent women. And we were talking about there are women in this industry that I know, which I'm sure every other industry, this is just the one I'm in, that are fighting like open sexual assault cases. Because you can work in my studio, but what you gonna do for me? Or clients like, you know, trying to touch on people, or just, you know, just verbally, physically. And I'm talking to her about it, but then you talking about you promoting your tattoos on a dating site. I don't know what the fuck. There's a networking site on there. I'm just like,
you on Tinder, tatting?
Bumble
tatting?
That's how the argument, and it wasn't even an argument. I was just like, oh, I don't fuck with that, because if one of them niggas come up in here and he want to date you and he don't want to tattoo you, you gonna be offended. But bitch, you on Bumble. How you gonna tell me that? And I'm already hype. I just left Black Tattoo Experience, and there was a woman talking about what she's going through. And then I come here for these drinks, and I'm like, is that a dating site? I'm like, I don't fuck with that. And she's and the conversation was over. 20, 30, probably 30, 40 minutes later, I'm in a whole different part of the bar. She walks back up to me. She brought this argument to me.
That's what I figured,
But they ain't tell y'all that.
No.
And I want you to clear that shit up. You said over there, well, I ain't clearing up shit. What you want? That's what I said. Well, you said that you didn't like. I don't. That's trash. And you not, you know, so then all this other stuff starts coming out. And I didn't even know her and Genova had nothing going on. It was me and Liza's argument. Then Genova starts yelling, and I'm like, okay, shit. You know what I mean? So that wasn't a tag team. That was, she had some shit on her chest. I guess she was like, fuck it. Here we go. You know what I'm saying?
We here. Fuck it.
Exactly. So shit just got different.
She went left.
However, Bumble does have a networking site. I have not seen it myself. People have since told me this, so she probably was on the networking one. I don't know.
Nah.
Shout out to Liza.
She booking dates and threads.
Nah, for real.
She loyal to her
nigga. That's always a good thing.
Well, that's tricky business, bro. I ain't about to be on no dating app trying to promote
myself.
But see, if it's a networking site,
just like it's like Facebook dating.
Cool.
Facebook dating's a joke. I tried it for 45 seconds. It was horrible. It was nothing but booger wolves, and it
you didn't get very far. 45 seconds. How long was you on there?
All right, I did. Okay.
45 days.
I was on there.
Nah, for real. 45 days.
I was on there for a little minute. You know, I was peeking and poking. Hey, you know, swiping left and right.
How many? You got you a little sip of taste. Okay. So you had a good time on Facebook dating.
It panned out.
What he said? I'm gonna leave here with something.
I'm open right now.
No, it's still open. Absolutely.
I closed it. I said, nah, I ain't.
Absolutely. Come on, man.
You know how on Facebook you can say you want to close it or you just want to temporarily disable it.
Yeah.
You temporarily disable. Exactly.
So all right. So how has everything changed for you since then? Like, do you feel like there was, you know, I'm pretty sure you don't feel like you went out there and wasted your time. What did you benefit from, other than just the experience? What did you benefit from that?
No,
like for your business or what?
Personally and business. Personally, it really taught me that can't nobody make me do nothing I don't want to do.
Okay.
It don't matter how much money, how much publicity, how much camera time. If I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do. You could send me home. So I'm very proud of myself for standing on what I believe and what I think, no matter who is going to piss off. And then the connections, of course, you know, you can say all day, well, I was going to get this publicity anyway, but you weren't going to do it overnight like that. So, and just being a part of something that is so heavy in the tattoo industry. I'm very thankful for that opportunity to either grow Black Ink, or if unfortunately this is the end of it, I got to say that I was a part of it before it comes to an end.
For sure.
You know, it's a big deal.
Yeah, something that was definitely, you know, like extraordinary for our culture.
Absolutely.
Like Black, when that show really came, like it was perfect time.
Yes.
It couldn't have been a better time for something like that to highlight just just us in general, black artists. You know what I mean? There was nothing like that on TV.
But black owned
Business too.
tattoo shops all over the country.
I was just gonna say that has created space for so many other people, and especially at a time I was not in the tattoo industry at that time when it first started, but for other black people in different cities who might not have another black tattoo artist to look up to see all these people tattooing, they're like, oh, it is a thing. I can do this shit too, because it's still new to the black tattoo community. You know what I mean? So yes, it's a huge deal.
What about, so do you ever talk to any of the tattoo artists from like Chicago or LA or any of them people?
No, not really.
You still cool with the cast, or?
Yeah, we got a group chat, and we ain't in it every day like we used to be. You know what's crazy? Even though we already lived what happened, right?
For sure.
So after we all go home, we still talking to each other all the time. But when it aired on TV, niggas had to relive that shit, and you got to relive it through the producer's eyes, not through our eyes.
So y'all don't get to see it before y'all got to see it.
No, we find out when y'all find out.
That's crazy.
So those be the first time you see the confessionals from other people when they make the little side comments.
Oh, this bitch said that.
Yeah.
And I can tell, and me included, that a lot of people, our communication now after it aired is way less than it was before, even though we already know what the fuck happened. But it's like when you see it and everybody see it, and then a motherfucker the beginning and the after, and people on TV only know the middle. But a motherfucker will get on Instagram and ride that wave, even though, bitch, you know the truth. But you really out here making it seem like that's what happened. And don't do that because you know what happened.
For sure.
But we not close.
You
know what I mean? Distance wise, we far, and that's fucked up. But you got it. Because we gonna see, and not even like fight. I'm grown.
I'm gonna see when I see you.
We'll see each other.
But you know, you gonna have to look me in the eye with that bullshit too.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know? Whack ass. See?
That'd be hard, man.
Living it.
Yeah, like, man, y'all motherfuckers had you fucked up, man.
So your endeavors.
Hold on, man. Hold on. So, all right, everybody in that house, was it a whole lot of fucking going on or not?
Only the couples and the couples that y'all know. The Genova and Trilla was linked up, and then Santana and Miracle. That's it. It wasn't like
random.
Nah, what you would think. But there was nobody. Nobody's fucking dreamy. No.
That the motherfuckers wasn't like you know, behind, you know, after all this shit went, like motherfuckers wasn't sneaking nothing in, nothing little crazy, little snacks or nothing.
No.
Were y'all able to like actually go out and like tour, like experience the city and all that shit?
Could, but the thing is, like, the house we were in was in Jersey, which is just 20 minutes from Harlem. However, we out here without no car. So, and it's not summertime either. It's fucking winter. It's New York winter. So I'm not going to catch no $100 Uber one way to just drop me off outside. I don't even know where the fuck I'm going. And it's cold. And then I got, you know what I mean? It was just, sometimes we had a driver, Cole. Shout out to Cole. Cole was the realest nigga. So we had a house PA, right? And okay, PA just supposed to be the assistant. You know what you need, get this, get that. Cole was like, oh, you niggas want to go outside? I'm gonna take you here. I'm gonna take you there. Okay, well, you want to go here? You want, like, Cole became our friend. And he really learned us. So the house PA would have to go grocery shopping. They would always get the wrong fucking shit. But Cole would be like, no, this person don't like that. They like this, or this person don't. You know, they like this. Or even one day, you know how nobody do nothing to you, but I'm in a house with these motherfuckers, and I just want, they don't know me. You know. Even though we learned each other, I was just not having a good day. And Cole was like, you want to get out the house? And I'm like, I really need to get the fuck out of here. He was like, I mean, I just got errands to run in the 15 passenger van, but you can go. And I was like, cool. And he ain't even talk to me, like communicate, because I think he could tell I just don't want to be in there. I literally sat in the front seat and stared out the window all fucking day, and it was one of the best days I had, just because he really, and I think he did it for other people too. He just learned us. That was that. Call a real ass nigga. He ain't even a nigga. You know what I mean?
So TV, that was a highlight.
I do want to say I love all of them.
For sure,
Yeah.
absolutely. I
Nobody will ever understand what we went through with them.
sure.
It's like a fucking sorority, fraternity type shit.
So Black Ink was a life changing experience for you. It was one of the endeavors you've experienced. Good pussy.
Good pussy.
Good pussy is something that you create. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
So, good pussy equals healthy pussy. That is the motto of the whole brand.
Okay.
I used to make videos on fucking Snapchat just talking about like vaginal health tips. And one day, this woman, 40 years old from Texas, I had said something about, girls is not supposed to wipe front to back. I mean, back to front. And she was like, she wrote me and she was like, I never knew that. I thought I had chronic BV. I was raised by my father. He didn't teach me no feminine hygiene stuff. And I'm 40 years old.
Yeah.
And then it made me think, she probably never felt safe enough to ask. Or how do you know what to ask if you don't know? I only know what I know about vaginal health because a motherfucker taught me or told me. When I was 10, my mother took me to the library and she made me check out every book, every cassette, every VHS on what was about to happen to my body. So I know a lot of shit, which is why I started making those videos. And I was just thinking, but then when I was 12, my father took over custody of me and he had me for the rest of the time. What if my daddy had me before my period started? He wouldn't have knew what to tell me.
Exactly.
And what if they don't talk about it in school no more? And girls, when they talking about hygiene shit, they ain't talking about the ways to wipe. They talking about other shit. And a nigga might know, but women are so against the mansplaining things to them about their body. I feel like, depending on the way he said, you might should listen to that nigga because he done seen way more coochie than I have. So he probably knows something, and he gonna be in there. A woman is never that far in her vagina. If you pull some shit out, then that might probably ain't right. I ain't never seen that before. You should check on that. You know what I mean? So I'm just thinking about this woman. What if a man didn't care enough to say something, or he ain't know, or she ain't know? And I'm like, damn, I got all this information. I should start telling people. But people in this society, they want to be entertained. They don't want just all this knowledge. So I was like, good pussy.
You gotta make it fun. You gotta have a catchy name.
Exactly. It catches people's attention. And I got these shirts that say good pussy, and people, it's usually older women too, they're like, well, why do you have that on? Would your mother approve of that? She got one.
I got some good ass
My daddy
pussy.
got one too. I ain't gonna say that to Nana. I ain't gonna tell Nana that.
That's what you say.
I ain't gonna tell that to Nana.
You don't say that to Nana.
Not to Nana.
Not to Nana.
But in real life, I got good pussy.
Ow. You better come on.
That bamboo. What is that? That balloon talk.
I'm getting a little frisky.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a good time.
So
the show and the pussy.
So okay, let's get into some bullshit.
All right.
Well, no, let's not get into some bullshit. You want to get into some bullshit?
We can, but bro, like the camera about to die.
Is it? Okay.
But what we can do is just cut the YouTube, and then we can keep recording.
Continue to put out the
audio.
Okay.
We're gonna put out both anyway.
Okay, we can do that.
Let's get into some bullshit.
So, I wanted to talk about parenting.
Okay.
You being an artist, you being away like that. How did it affect being a parent?
That was the hardest part. That was the most difficult part. Luckily, his father is an incredible father, so he was with him the whole time. But I would fly home on weekends that I could get away to be with him. I would FaceTime him all the time. But it was very, very difficult to be away from my boy.
For sure. What is being a parent done for you outside of...
Boy, this ain't no bullshit.
That's why I said we'll get to the bullshit after that.
All right.
Okay.
What has being a parent done for you outside of the art? Like as far as like what type of... That's not it.
How does your son view you that you was on TV? Like when he seen that,
the first time my son see me on TV, he ran across him. He said, "Mommy, I didn't know you was in that movie." I was like, "Yeah, Mommy's in the movie." Yeah. And she got out. It was a Chris Brown one.
Yeah.
She got out the car. He said, "Mommy, is that you?" I said, "Oh, baby, that ain't your mom." I said, "But thank you."
You look way better than Danny Lake. We'll just say that.
I appreciate Danny. Shout out to
But like, so that's dope. Like my kids, like they sneak and watch us on YouTube.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Shit like that.
Cool
yeah, they like, man, my daddy got a podcast.
Exactly.
Like that's dope. Like So like, describe that feeling, like him just like
It felt worth it.
Yeah.
Like the time being away from him. And you know what I had to learn? Kids, he's 4 and he was 3 at the time. Kids don't even understand time.
not at all.
He doesn't know if it was 2 weeks or 3 months. But I feel like they don't realize how long they've been away from you until they see you again. And then it's like, it's you.
Yeah.
And like even once he came home, I would just catch him like just looking at me like dreamy, like just like he was in like this dreamy state, just staring at me. And I'm like, you missed your mama, huh?
His first, you his first love, absolutely.
Exactly.
I bet that felt amazing.
Like, baby, I missed you. I'm trying not to cry.
Nah, I'll be like that with my babies.
Yes.
I'm a true daddy.
You a pussy.
Shout out to the parents.
Nah, I got 5 kids.
But
so-
goddamn.
Yeah, I got
for
5.
Starting
real.
lineup.
Yeah. You know, two girls, 3 boys.
Nice.
He don't even like them.
I love my kids.
Yeah, but do
They-
you like them? Like and love is two different
different
things.
things.
You know what? I do like my kids.
Good.
You know, it's just other people.
You like one more than the other? You got favorites?
Absolutely.
I only got one kid, so I don't know.
You know
Everybody
what?
got a favorite. I believe that.
My girls really like, they just they make me melt every time.
makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Place.
my daughter Kinley, like she is fucking hilarious. You know what I'm saying? She funny as fuck. Like like her personality crazy. Little Brielle, she been fucking up at schools. I think she just
Don't
messing.
tell
What
her
happened?
business.
Huh?
What do you mean she been fucking up at school?
She just no. I
can
wouldn't
sneak and
say
watch this.
I wouldn't say
I'm sorry,
fucking up,
Brielle.
but just
What she do?
she got suspended. Why you get suspended for pre-K?
Somebody had her fucked up, didn't they?
They
Oh
did.
my
See?
god.
So what you wanted her
What
to
she do?
Take it on the chin?
Nah, for real. What she do?
Nah, she from the west side.
She from around the way.
Come on, baby.
Yeah.
She stand up for your rights, boo.
No, just
You should have gave her a gold star
Nah,
for
for
standing
real.
up for
I
herself.
think what it is. No, it was her teacher. She threw somebody at the teacher. But what I think is that
Teacher shouldn't been talking shit.
Period.
nah, for real. But
what I should've did to
my
that music
kids
teacher.
they really my light. You know what I mean? Like when I'm fucked up,
Yes.
when I'm down, I'm like damn, like give me a hug. You know what I mean? Like it's endless hugs.
I try to whip my son. Not like he's 4.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pop a, pop
Yeah.
his head. And the look in his eyes, I just
Tear
ended
you
up
up every
asking the
single
nigga for a
time.
hug.
Yeah.
I just was like, just give mommy a hug, baby.
Man.
I'm such a sucker. Oh, I'm such a sucker.
Every
I'm
time.
pussy when it comes to my kids.
I don't
for
remember
sure.
what I was doing all this for
Yeah.
before I had my
Yeah.
son. Like, why was I doing so much? He makes me stand up for myself, though.
That's beautiful.
I think if I didn't have my son, I probably would never make the moves that I made. But I didn't want his first example of a woman to be a weak woman. So I had,
That's deep.
That's interesting. That's interesting to look at. I think that's what I do. What I do for the girls, because I want my girls to date me.
For sure. As a man like you, he know what you mean. He know what
You
you
know
mean.
exactly what I mean. I want
Don't
them to
pour
find a
that
nigga
up.
like me.
He know what you're talking
I
about.
want them to find a nigga like me
Fat nigga.
with bald head.
From the east side.
Nah,
Lord
but
have
when you said I love both my girls. I love both of them. I love them equally the same, but I do like one more than the other one.
Yeah,
You like
clearly.
the youngest one more?
No,
Oh.
I like the oldest one more. They both my babies,
Yeah.
but BZ she was there with me when I didn't have shit. You know what I'm saying? So she was
Y'all got a
there. So
different
she was there when I was going through my worst shit ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She
And
loved
she
you.
seen me grow up.
Yeah.
She seen me going through this shit. She didn't, bro, just be there.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's what it's all about. Like you
Absolutely.
have kids. You know what I'm saying? But you grow up with your kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
do.
Like
And no matter what age.
No matter
we
what
only in our
age.
30s,
We
you know
learning
what I'm
together.
saying? Like we gonna figure
Yeah.
this shit the fuck out.
We learning
It ain't
together.
no rule book. It ain't no guide to best parenting. It probably is, but some white person wrote it. I ain't reading
For
this
sure.
shit.
And that don't apply.
Yeah, it don't
No.
apply.
Does not.
It was it
crazy.
was she.
No offense.
My dog.
to the
No
white
offense to
folks.
what?
No offense to the white people.
No, we love
know.
y'all from
They know.
we love y'all motherfuckers. 40 acres of a mule.
Ooh,
We deserve it.
shots.
I don't want no. I take.
I don't want no 40 acres no mule.
I don't want no goddamn mule.
First of all, back then, shit was
That was
popping.
back then was popping. So
40 acres in a Lambo.
nah, I want 40 acres and 15 million. So
150.
That's it.
we fucking so we about to go left. I'm saying this now because it's in my head right now.
Finally, this is my favorite part.
I like
We
that.
he had his event yesterday called Some Slut.
Oh, so you want to do mentals and then we get in that?
Okay, how's your mental? How's everything?
Let's start with
How's your mental?
How's your mental?
My mental health.
We usually ask
Today?
at the beginning of the episode, but
It's stabilizing.
Yeah,
It's
I like
stabilizing.
that, stabilizing.
Yeah, it's stabilizing. I'm in a healing state right now, and healing is very lonely because can't nobody go with you, and it's not like they can't be your friends afterwards, but can't nobody go into the dark places. Because sometimes when you heal, you gotta realize how many times your ass was wrong, and why the same things keep happening is because you can't keep reacting. I'm an emotional reactor.
Yeah.
I act out of my emotions. Logic
women
is
do.
not real.
Most women do.
Okay. See, right there, I would have emotionally reacted. Put us in no box. But because I'm healing, I'm a rub my
spice it up a
blood.
little bit.
You know what I'm saying? But you're not wrong because we're emotional creatures. Y'all are too. Y'all was just told not to be.
She got a point.
yeah,
Cause I'm emotional,
I'm emotional as fuck.
but you got me fucked up.
And
I'm
you should be
emotional.
able to be emotional without having to be aggressive as well.
That's true.
But because I think men were taught so much to not be emotional, one, it makes you angry because I can't be how I really want to be. Two, my anger is more accepted than my tears would be. But some of you niggas really just need to cry. And it sounds stupid, even if ain't nobody there. So I was just talking to my client about this earlier. Some men just need to cry.
I'm not mad at you for saying that. You know what I mean? I fully receive that because it's like I understand, women, y'all go through y'all things.
Yeah.
But as a man, I feel like, we go through our shit, but it's like we got the weight of the world.
Who
on
actually
our
really
shoulders.
gives a fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and we can't show emotion in certain
No.
times.
And you gotta
we
just
just
take it
gotta
on the
keep.
chin.
We just gotta keep going.
Yeah.
Take it on the, like you said, take it on the chin. You know what I mean? Oh, bro, you be all right. You be all right. Nah, bro, I'm fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you should be able to express
bro.
that. And I teach that to my son.
Yeah.
Like if he's like crying about something, it's cool to cry, but you gotta talk to me. I can't help you if you don't talk to me.
Yeah.
And sometimes he's a toddler too. So sometimes he's just doing shit and whining about it. And I'm like, yo, and I talk to him like that, yo, do you just emotional right now?
Yeah. A little
Yeah.
bit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I get you just got here, but men and women, more so men, boys and girls, nobody did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was stop crying like a little girl.
Yeah.
Stop baby
being a
talk.
girl. Absolutely, yeah. And that's not fair to say to a child because I just got here. You grown niggas can't even deal with the shit that you expect kids to do and kids to deal with. And I don't know about
Let me
childhood
readjust
trauma.
myself.
I feel like my childhood was fine, fucked up shit happened, but I feel like that's where what we're healing from now comes
Yeah.
from. So
And it starts with us as fathers and mothers to stop that shit.
absolutely.
When it comes to our kids.
Absolutely.
Like, it's okay to be emotional, bro.
Yeah.
I think, but Blair kind of put it.
Don't be whining for
Blair
no
made
reason.
me get to the point where I'm so impatient with my kids. I'm super impatient. But Blair was talking to me one day. He was like, "Hey man," because he had called me and I was talking crazy to my 2-year-old. She had just wrote on the damn the dishwasher. With a fucking color pencil. He called me and just in the midst of me just answering the phone, I was going off. And he was just like, bro, I was like, bro, I don't have no patience with these kids. He was like, bro, if you don't have patience with these kids, you gonna fail, bro. Like you gotta. And then, but he always talks about how he tries to talk to his son like he's normal, like he's just like you me.
You gotta meet them at their level.
You gotta.
They just got here.
Yeah. So
I ain't never thought of it like that too, though. Like they just got here.
Yeah,
just
I never
got
thought about that.
It's like what Aladdin say. It's a whole new world. And
You know
shit.
what my son taught me? Yes. What my son taught me, we're the same. I just have experienced more.
Your son told you that at
No,
4?
he taught me that.
I was about to say,
no.
damn.
He's an intelligent
Hold
guy.
on.
said,
Let me write
God
that down.
damn.
Hold on.
But like he just does stuff, and then I think about the shit I do at 35.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
We are the same.
like the difference between us is our experience. Because when you teach them something, they get it right, and if they don't, they know what they're doing. you did that wrong because you wanted to.
Yeah.
Now you gonna get in trouble for that. But if it was something bad,
That's the
but
title for the show.
it's literally
I like that. I like that a lot.
experience. But fuck them kids.
Nah, for real.
I'm sick of it.
How's your mental, Blair?
I'm cool.
Everything straight?
Is that a real? I'm
This
cool.
nigga always cool.
He just ain't nothing ever happened.
I ain't got nothing to complain about. I'm here, bro. Every day I wake up, I'm good.
You got
Fuck
clean
that.
socks on. That's a good thing.
But he got the low boys on.
Yeah.
Still summer a little bit.
Yeah, ankles.
It's 91 degrees today.
Well, I wore a
It's
hoodie.
October.
I wore a hoodie.
What time is it? It's my daddy's birthday in a couple hours. I had to make sure I'm the first one to tell him happy
Oh,
birthday.
he a Libra, so yeah, make sure you.
Shout
know
out to
what
my
I'm saying?
daddy. Shout out
Yeah.
to my daddy raising me as a single father.
That's dope.
I know I drove that nigga crazy. That nigga started smoking cigarettes again when I moved in with him. And I used to be like, dang, I'm stressing that man out. Fuck it.
Nah, for real. Man, my girls is they
How's your mental, D-Mac?
I don't have any complaints, bro. My body is just.
It's
I gotta start eating
deteriorating.
better. I gotta start eating better, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga, I was limping today. I'm fine today. I'm just like, right, but I'm just doing. I got the mental. I got the mental. I know what I need to do, but it's just like, bro. Hey,
Your
everything's
food-
fucking 99 cents, bro.
No. Don't trust it. A 99 cent in a world where rent at a 1-bedroom apartment is $1,500. They're lying to you. And your food is either gonna fight disease or create it.
But I fucking.
Yeah.
Let me write that down.
Yeah, absolutely. I made that myself.
I like that.
Yeah.
I fucking when I was waiting for us to record, I was sitting in the fucking McDonald's parking lot, and I'm fighting tooth and nail not to
Come
walk
on.
in this motherfucker.
Come on, fight.
I didn't go in there.
Good. You went to the drive-thru.
I went to Chipotle.
That's better. They shit is organic at
I
least.
just snorted. You hear that? But it was that shit
More
was delicious.
vegetables.
That shit was delicious.
Yeah.
But AMH, man, we man.
Can I get on my mental for you?
No, I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Oh, I know what I was gonna fucking talk
Did we
about,
do
but go
bullshit?
ahead.
Are we still doing bullshit?
Yeah.
Can I say my mental?
Go ahead. Till we get into this bullshit.
Jesus, my mental, bro. Really, I'm feel amazing. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
I had a great birthday weekend. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. You know what I mean? Like motherfuckers really showed up and showed out. Like we had a good ass time.
We did.
We had a good ass time.
We had a
on
great
that
time.
weekend. Yeah, you know, appreciate everybody for pulling up to Some Slight on a Sunday. That shit was a vibe. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna run it back here soon.
Some Slight on a Sunday is event he created that it's a movie night.
Oh.
It's like if he brings out an inflatable movie projector thingy and show old movies. He's only done
What?
it twice.
Yeah, I've been doing the
Fire.
hood classic. So
Oh,
yeah,
that's
yesterday we did the wood. The first
the-
time we did
Y'all doing Vampire in Brooklyn next
Booty
time?
Call.
Is that what I heard?
It needs to be.
he
Yeah,
won't
I
brave
love
out.
Vampire in Brooklyn. I'm gonna be in the back because I'm coming to the next one, quoting the whole fucking movie. I love.
So I
that
ain't never
movie.
seen Vampire in
You ain't
Brooklyn.
never seen it?
It's just like the perfect.
Ain't you from the East Coast?
Black.
Brooklyn.
It's like a
What?
Snoop
black
Dogg's in it.
comedy, you know?
Is it really?
Okay.
It's a horror movie. It's black.
Snoop Dogg.
It has a cult.
Ain't
It has
Snoop
a
Dogg
cult
in it?
Eddie
following.
Murphy.
Does it for
You
real?
thinking of Bones?
Yeah, that shit was horrible.
Cut his mic off.
With Snoop, that shit was fucking horrible.
I thought Snoop was the Vampires of Brooklyn.
That's Bones.
So that's Bones. Okay.
And that movie is trash.
I ain't seen neither one of those.
Vampire
Trash as
in Brooklyn,
fuck.
however,
I ain't seen none of
is a
them.
classic.
I mean, I love Eddie Murphy. I'm a diehard Eddie Murphy fan.
Yes.
Like that's like
Fucking
my
Pops is
favorite
in
actor
there.
of all
You
time.
got-
That's my
you
favorite
gotta
actor of
watch
all time.
it. So you need to see it.
John
You ain't even
Witherspoon.
seen his
All right,
movie?
Vampire in Brooklyn. We'll do that.
So what I was gonna say was fucking. So we watching The Wood yesterday. So we watching these movies, and the older I'm getting, the more I see fuckery out of these movies. So I haven't seen all black movies. I've seen probably the most notable ones.
Okay.
But I haven't seen Soul Food. I haven't seen shit like that.
You're embarrassing.
I just seen Players Club last year.
Blair.
How'd you feel get that off your chest just there?
But
Movie's terrible.
But you saw it.
I like the hustle.
2023. Of course, it's
I like
terrible.
the hustle.
It feel good to say I
It wasn't
seen
terrible
finally.
then.
It definitely
Nah,
fucking
yeah.
wasn't.
I coulda
She
went
had to
without.
use what she had to get what she wanted.
Absolutely.
Fuck.
The way she beat Ronnie's ass in the thing.
They had to beat
Come
that
on,
bitch
man.
up.
She deserved it.
Hey, Ronnie was
You see
fine.
what the
Fuck.
fuck Rodney
Rodney was
did?
cute.
But I can say like I seen it finally.
The fuck?
Ronnie was fine, the motherfucker. Where she been at?
It was
So-
it was not enough stripping for me.
I agree.
It's like
They ain't showing enough titty.
2 scenes.
I'm here for the titties.
Nah, that's what I'm here for. Absolutely.
You know, I look at movies so where I can, you know, be my Me Too
Fuck
just a
the
little bit.
storyline. So
Not
you
even
wanted a
saying,
porn?
like,
No,
I'm not even saying like
It's a strip
stripping.
club.
It's just like more dance scenes, more.
He want to see the art.
But you gotta think
wanna
about
see
the
the art
time that was
side.
shot too.
Yeah.
They were not as risky as they are
I want
now.
to see you on the pole, bitch. What are we talking about? I don't give
So
a
you
fuck
need to
about your
watch
life.
Hustlers.
I seen that. It was cool.
You seen Paper Soldiers?
I ain't never seen
Kevin
that.
Yeah, when they was fucking in there, that
never
was a
seen that.
good beat
I still
scene.
like seeing Monster
I ain't see
Ball.
that.
That's a good beat scene. Monster Ball, you fucking crazy. That's a good beat scene too.
But like I was saying, shut up.
Do you, you masturbate too a little bit?
I do.
Yeah.
I don't need to watch anything. No,
Are you
it's all up here.
Are you a chronic masturbator?
I used to be, but it's because I feel like women should orgasm multiple times a day. I just think they should.
Huh.
But
It's good
I
for the-
stopped
it's good for-
because the more you masturbate, the less exciting actual sex is, because women usually are stimulated more off of clitoral contact,
Yeah.
but sex is intercourse. It's, you know what I'm saying? So the more you
do
you can desensitize your
Before you
clitoris
stick
is
it.
what I'm saying. That's why bitches using all these toys and shit. That's why they not busting during sex no more. A nigga's never going to be able to match a fucking vibrating machine that pulls and blows wind at the same fucking time. You need to be fucking 4 different people. I'm not using that shit. Ain't no machine finna turn me out. I like real.
Let me write that
people.
down.
That's why, like,
sometimes.
like I
So women come off clitoral contact.
you didn't know
Stimulation.
that?
I didn't.
That's where all the nerves are.
That's what the clitoris is for.
Oh my god!
I thought it was
that's
just a
what-
little
That's its sole
flipping the
purpose.
bean.
That's the sole
that is-
purpose of
that's
it, bro.
Yeah, it's so
So
sensitive.
when you fucking, you don't play with the clit.
Not usually, no.
Oh my god!
When I'm fucking,
You fucking
because I'm thinking, I'm fucking. That's
Did
enough.
the mother
No.
of your children even have an orgasm when
Probably
she got
not.
impregnated? That
He said probably not.
D-Man fucks for self.
I fuck for myself. I don't fuck for the pleasure of her.
can we turn his mic off?
I fuck for me.
So you don't give a fuck if she have a good time?
No,
Oh wow!
not at all. Did you come? No, bitch.
Snooze you lose.
I apologize.
You a hoe.
What are we talking about?
I'm about to call my ex.
Because we
back,
talking
'cause it's
about
rough out here.
What are we
Yeah.
talking about? Like, so I'm supposed to satisfy us both? You want me to satisfy both of us?
No, she satisfied you.
She definitely did.
You supposed to satisfy her.
Shit. If
It's
she
a give
didn't,
and take,
if she
bro.
didn't get it within that
Oh,
10 minutes, then I don't know what to tell you.
But look, shout out
10
to,
minutes is a lot.
I hate the women that be scooting though.
I don't like,
Like
the scooters.
scooting away.
No,
No,
scooting.
the scooter to be on top of
Oh,
scooter.
because you throwing the rhythm off.
Yeah. Man, if you don't
yeah.
get on your motherfucking pinky toes and get busy.
Then don't let it be a real skinny bitch. Bone on bone. Let me shut up. All right. Nevertheless,
He like a thicker one.
I like them thick.
That's all right.
What
like-
Blair say? Thick.
That's all right.
I like him. You know what? I'm really starting to get into thicker women now.
Shut up.
I
You just
really
talking
am.
about skinny.
You
You
like
know what's
small
crazy?
girls?
You know what's crazy?
You like small
What?
girls?
You know why I like thicker women?
What?
And this may sound weird, but my mom is thick.
Okay.
Like bigger.
No, I get it. Men are usually attracted to
You are
things
hell. Shut
that
the
they.
fuck up.
You just said you want your daughters to date you. Ooh, Eastside.
Continue.
Come on.
Continue. Go ahead,
I
Blair. What
get
you talking about?
No, it's more like I grew up. My mom is a thicker woman, but my mom is like growing up. She was like my hero.
Yeah.
Men look for
I feel like-
nurture.
Did you want to marry your mama? Keep it real.
Nah,
All right.
I don't.
So just me. I'm weird.
Malika's not like my mom. She's the opposite of my mom. But you know what I'm saying? She's thick, and that drove me to her. Hey, baby. What's up, baby?
Boy.
I see you over there.
No, that's
Shut
right.
your ass up.
No, that's right. I get it though. I think that
He's showing
women
out.
carry a nurturing type of love. So I think, and we ain't talking about, clearly we ain't talking about just fucking. We're
Yeah.
talking about what you look for in a woman. Men look for that nurture. So I completely understand what
I
you're
knew you
saying.
would.
Absolutely.
I know this fucking goofball wouldn't.
He
I didn't say
for
nothing.
himself, so
Like,
we
I
can't.
think
I didn't say nothing.
I think his mama said.
That's what I was thinking. I didn't say it.
Oh Lord.
Your mama are strapped nasty.
Hey,
They
man.
got them
What are we
hips
talking
on her.
about, boy? What are we talking about, man? What was you about to say, Breon?
I mean, look, bro. Like I've always was like, man, I'm a bigger nigga, man. I don't want no big girl too. You know what I'm saying?
I see that.
Like,
I wonder, do
that's a
real
whole
people
lot of
really think like that,
hotness.
though?
That's hot in this motherfucker. You know, I keep my hair on 65 year round.
You can only do
hell
so many
no.
positions.
He ain't lying.
If you ain't got enough dick, then you can't. Never mind. Let me shut up.
Nah, but see,
You ain't got
I'm
enough meat, you
starting to
can't
really
do shit.
appreciate thicker women now.
Thick women done been through a lot.
What you mean?
You gotta think, man. So you
What
gotta.
the fuck we been through?
So you gotta think.
I sound like I was from Baltimore, didn't I?
You gotta think.
That's I've been around Santana too long.
So-
Talking like her.
Thicker women just started becoming acceptable to a lot of people. Am I right or wrong? So
Motherfuckers been on me.
skinny has
I
always
don't
been
know.
the beauty standard.
No, for real. Hey, it makes me had them.
Been on, but I mean, I don't know. I'm bigger now than I was for most of my life. But I don't see no difference.
What's that boy name? Not Brent Fayez. What's his name? The other nigga.
Yeah.
He from here,
Giveon?
Nah, not Giveon.
Tiller.
Roger.
Tiller. Yeah.
What'd he say?
He said, she bigger, she better. The thicker, the better. Ain't what he
I
said?
mean, we all know that. I'm just saying. Skinny has always
I
been a beauty
understand what
standard.
you're saying as far as
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
yeah,
plus
beauty
size
standard.
To
woman.
society.
Yeah, to society.
But
yeah.
nigga, we like thicker women. But I also think that's the African American side of it.
You know what I don't? You know what I don't like? I don't like when girls were big, then they get small, then they just like
Start talking about
then they start abandoning their big
Monique.
ways. Like,
Big.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked
How you
up.
gonna talk bad about
Cause
big
bitch, you
girls?
was
Monique.
standing up for us at first. Now,
You was
Yeah.
just big about a week ago.
Monique. She was a fat girl. She was all she loved big girls. And then
Now
she got
she don't
skinny.
say
It was like
nothing.
now she don't say shit.
But I will say this: I do think big men have it harder than big women, bigger women.
Of course we do.
No, we don't.
Yes, big dudes do. Like real big niggas, they only have
Oh,
one.
I ain't real
They
big.
only listen. They only have one like fashion statement. You can like just wear polos. Like if you a real big nigga, you can just wear polos.
Bro, it's hard
or a gas station tee.
Yeah, like
Gas station tee.
or a gas station tee.
I don't
Cargo
know.
shorts.
They gotta wear polo at
I don't know.
Like I don't look.
I think
don't
they
look
both
at
got their
y'all-
woes, but I'm just thinking about women. Because if we talking about a real big woman and a real big man, and not like an attractive size big woman, because the clothes that women have to wear is different than the clothes y'all gotta wear. Y'all shit's supposed to be baggy. Bitch can't show off that silhouette if she don't got one, and they look for women to have one. Men don't gotta be built like shit.
That's not true. I don't believe that.
No, that is true. Because nobody's looking for you to be built a certain way. Yes, there are standards.
Man.
As a plus size man, nobody's expecting a plus size man to have a certain
I
shape.
ain't plus.
But a plus size woman,
No more.
you should still have that dip.
You should
don't
still
got
have
it.
the-
You don't got that dip. You just a big bitch.
You gotta have a curve with the ass.
You know what being is way worse than being a plus size man? Being a plus size woman with small titties. It's terrible.
That don't even make
We
sense.
talk about me and Malika talk about that all the time.
Small
And
titties
that
just
sucks for
don't
women.
do it for me.
And
It's
that
so
sucks.
unfortunate.
And
It's so
it
unfortunate.
I don't
is.
discriminate. Little titties are not.
I'm not
Don't be
saying
big and
it's
don't have no
terrible.
big
Like
titties.
it's a terrible thing if you're plus size with small titties. I'm saying that's how people look at it.
It's fucked
and
up.
I don't think anybody's physique will be judged as much as a woman because you fucked up if you show too much because that motherfucker together, and you fucked up if it ain't together. People gonna make fun of you if you fat in the gym, but where the fuck you want me to be at?
Right. I'm here, ain't I?
Come on, let's go.
50 Cent wing
Only
on
thing that pisses
Tuesdays.
me off. Look, only thing that pisses me off with bigger women is when they got that when they
Damn,
got
that
that
sounded crazy.
when they got that big ass when they got that little ass shirt on.
The crop tops.
Man.
Okay, was her leggings pulled up high or not?
No.
Hey, I
Do
got
you,
a-
mama?
I got a cousin.
Do you, mama?
Oh my God! Hey man, come on.
I'm here for the girls.
Do I need to call the popo? What's going on here?
No.
Decent
Let's
exposure.
look the other way.
I
I'm here
got
for
a
the girls.
cousin that
I
got.
can't. She's taking up the motherfucking peripheral.
What your cousin do? Cause he
Bro,
be mean.
she got a beer belly, bro. Like, and she be showing that mother with the waist beat. She be showing that motherfucker.
man.
I just be like, cuz, like,
That ain't it.
no. It ain't like, look, you know, some girl, they have a little pudgy cool, you know, a little
Yeah.
pudge here and there, but her shit is like, she chugged like
It
a
stand out
24
more than the
case,
rest
bro.
of her body.
You said she
Yes.
chugged like a 24 case. Oh my
And, it's,
God.
and she with her waist beads.
Period.
ain't lost it on yet.
Confident, don't give a fuck. That's why I love her.
That's the
She's
tight
just
part.
confident.
That's the
Yeah.
tight part. Because you that's the only belly she ever gonna have. Regardless if she make it small or if it stay like that, it's hers.
Yeah, absolutely.
You just get used to it. I have clients a lot that I pierce them, and they want, like, if I'm doing a navel piercing, and then it's so crazy how you can read through people's insecurity because I've done it or said it or thought it, and it's like I'll pierce, like they got to pull their stomach out because it's time for me to pierce it. Yeah, this will be my motivation to get back in the gym. You don't got to tell me that, but you trying to let me know. I know I'm big.
Yeah.
So they get tattoos for motivation to get.
It's a
I feel
couple
like
things.
He said
people just
piercing.
say
She said
that
piercing.
to like fight their insecurity, and my response to them, that's cool, but even if you don't rock this shit, this is yours. This is your belly.
Exactly.
In high school, I went to this one. I went to school with this one chick, bro. She was like one of those big, tall, big girls, and she was like always loud, always funny. And I was like, I asked her, I was like, yo, you laugh real loud, bro. Like, you are really fucking loud. I can hear you down the hall. And she's like, it's my comfort mechanism. Because I'm funny. And people see me as like the big funny girl. And it just makes me feel like I'm accepted. And I was like,
I know
damn.
people like that.
Damn, you ever think about that? Like, a lot of, they say like loudmouth big black women. Why you gotta be loud?
Oh, the stereotype with
Maybe
that.
because that's just their way of
Dealing with the fact that
comfort,
they're ugly.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? A way to mask
And it's a way for you to like them or like me, because if I was quiet and I didn't talk, I ain't the motherfucker you gonna seek out in a room to be friends with.
Exactly. You got a type.
Yeah, what you like?
Yeah.
What you dating? Are you dating right now?
Okay.
I know you said you was healing, but are you dating right now?
Oh, you think we're gonna get into that?
So I'm ready to date now. It took a long time.
Yeah.
I'm ready to date now, but I think I went so hard for my situation that nobody even knew was a situation that niggas don't know if it's okay.